so much.
Yeah.
And everyone's lives around it as well, the family, and watching the child suffer, it's really hard.
Yeah. And you told me you've been through everything when she was younger. Everything. Eating, especially.
And just being dismissed as having a fussy child, or actually being a young parent, being dismissed as you're not parenting right, so invariably it affects the parents too, because you blame yourself constantly.
Yeah.
You know, it's the psychology behind it's enormous.
Yeah. And you mentioned something that I hear a lot, which is you went to an specialist eating unit, and if it's not anorexia or bulimia, you get dismissed. And then your teenage daughter felt kind of rejected.
She felt rejected and you know, not valued, or not worthy, which actually then eats into lots of other, for me, lots of other psychological kind of like issues about confidence and self-esteem.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's almost like there's one bad seed and it's a spread through the whole.
They do kind of more harm than good, don't they? Right.
Yeah.
So, and you mentioned, Jane, you're very, also you mentioned, Jane, you tried hypnosis before, it didn't work, you tried, some stuff didn't work. Sorry, I haven't even seen you yet. And you've just had a banana, which you liked, and you're having a kiwi, which you like.
Yep.
Yeah? So, you're on free will, so it's nice and easy.
I've never, and this is, Alicia's never had a banana in her mouth.
Right.
Alicia's never had a kiwi touch her lips in her whole 25 years.
Right.
So I am slightly emotional because, I've bribed, I've begged, I've cried, I've done everything for her to have this, and one session with you and she's happily scoffing away. And I can't eat the rest of it.
Don't worry, there's more food. Yeah. So
I can't actually get to it.
You don't know how. Yeah, you learn those skills. You need to cut it in the middle. You want to get to it, but you just don't know how. Yeah, you have to cut it in half and then we'll do it. Don't worry, these are learnable skills. Yeah. It's really interesting to have, the backdrop to the story, because, a lot of people see, but they don't realise, well, they see someone eating, go, oh, well, my selective eating is much worse than that. Well, no, you said yourself, you know what you've been through, and it's just, the aim of the session is for, the client to feel calm and normal, so it doesn't always do justice to what you've been through in the past.
I think other parents would also agree how difficult and just how emotional it is, because you don't want to show them that they're causing you pain.
Yeah.
Because you're worried about them.
Yeah.
And obviously as a parent we also know that they need to eat a balanced diet, they need to get greens and veg. We're a really healthy family. We're into lots of juices and smoothies and greens and superfoods and stuff, and you've got Archie who's now 5, and we were really keen when he was trying his foods, and I gave him everything. I mean, my grandson eats avocado, olives, and you're great, you do it, don't you? You give him everything.
Yeah.
So he, so she's very keen not to pass that her selective eating disorder on to him.
Yeah.
So but he's always saying, try food, and you can't, can you? You'll say no all the time. So now you've got to say, share a banana.
When you share a banana?
Little things like that's amazing, isn't it?
I do have to quickly take it out of my mouth.
How amazing.
Thank you for this. So I'm going to pause there. We're going to eat the rest of the food, but this is really good, because I almost want it to be from the parents' point of view for a change. I almost think the clients, that's really useful to know, because I think a lot of parents listening to that feel like, oh, I went through exactly the same thing, and it's not me. It's not me not trying hard enough. And
it's also other people's expectations, perceptions. The thing is, being, say, a young parent, you're subjected to kind of people who don't know your children having an opinion on them that makes parents become very defensive, and argumentative, and very, just very overprotective, and then you almost go, it's okay, you do what you want. So you then actually reinforce the negative eating, because actually you're protecting them. So it's a real mess. It's very sick.
Yeah. Well, that's all in the past now.
Yeah, look at that.
Still trying to eat that kiwi. Okay, so
wow.
Thank you. This is brilliant. Alicia, we're just going to finish the rest of the food in your own time, but this is wonderful. Thanks a lot, Jane and Alicia, for this. It's going to help a lot of people. I think help validate what they're going through. So thank you for that. Yeah.